Hello Libra, welcome to your December prediction reading. We are going to be looking at what's going on for you in December and then what's the highest outcome of the situation. And then we'll look at some advice and how to get to that highest outcome. So let us begin. Let's see, Spirit, what would you like Libra to know about what's going on for them in December? Libra. What's going on for Libra in December? Okay, so we have Seven of Swords with politics. You have the Queen of Wands with sharing. We have the Hermit with aloneness. Okay, let's get one more card, please. Spirit. One more card. Ooh, did that one want to come out? I think it did. And we have silence. This is the Star. Okay, I really feel like you're on a kind of solo journey to, could be stardom, but it could be just your dream. I feel that, yeah, maybe it's a kind of solo journey, or it's something you have to do on your own. It's something you have to learn. You have to go out on your own. And that might mean dealing with the kind of politics of your craft or of the world that you're playing in. It's like you might have to navigate some politics or some sneaky behavior, people putting on a kind of a fake face or a fake mask in front of you. And I feel like maybe that's what you're learning is kind of discernment and being, catching that stuff and being wise and knowing who's really a true friend, or who's really there to help you, who's really there to, assist you in creating these dreams, into going for your dream and your passion, and who's kind of just a fake friend, who's kind of there to maybe just ride the coattails, or who's really there to maybe not there for the best of intentions. Because I do see here with the Queen of Wands that you do have a lot to share. You have a lot to give. And you are very, very good at what you do. You're very much in your power this month. And I feel like you are very generous with your gifts, with what it is that you create and that what you have to share. There is something very unique and special about what you and what it is you do. And that does attract shady characters. It might attract, just people who maybe on the surface seem like a friend, but they're not really there to help. And they maybe don't deserve your sharing of your gifts. And so I think that is just a small, warning here, is that you are on the pathway to greatness and to actually following your dream. But it might feel lonely at times, because maybe it brings out some kind of, not the best of characters, or maybe it shows people's true colors in a way, and maybe that's what you're seeing this month. And it's like, oh, wow, like maybe I really am alone on this path. And I don't think that's forever too, because I feel like there will be people to share your gifts with, and who really appreciate who you are and what you have to offer. But I think you're just learning, you're kind of going maybe into unknown territory here. And this is saying that the universe has your back. The universe is with you, and they are supporting you. They are behind you 100%. They're literally helping you in creating this dream and this passion, this art form into coming to life. And that has it's been a long road. It's been a long road of learning, of trying different things, of, learning lessons the hard way. But it's funny because the Hermit in traditional tarot, he's actually carrying the Star, which is this card. These ones depict them a little bit differently, but still the message is the same, is that so the Hermit, he has climbed the mountain. He has learned all that he's needed to learn. He has gained all of the wisdom and all of the knowledge and the skills. And now it is time to release the Star. It's time to allow the Star to come out. It's like releasing the gifts, or it's like what you've learned and all the things that you've accumulated. It's now time to show them to the world. It's now time to show yourself to the world. And, it's no longer your time to, be alone on this mountain and isolating yourself. It's like now it's time to share your gifts. That is the message here. It is time to share your gifts, to release them, to behold them. And yeah, it's like it's really now time to share. You're at the point where you're ready. The universe is behind you 100%. The stars are aligning for this gift and for this to come about. And it's like, and I mean, in traditional Seven of Swords, doesn't always mean bad. I mean, this could just mean you do something in a different way. But I do feel like this is giving us a little bit of a warning here that with stardom, or with following our dreams, there may be maybe jealousy, or just people who see you doing really well and following your dreams. And then that brings out really shady characters, or that just shows true colors sometimes of people. So let's take a deeper look and clarify here. So, Seven of Swords. Can we please clarify the Seven of Swords? Okay. Yeah, so this might be bringing out, even maybe within yourself, some deep-seated fears, some subconscious fears. Maybe in the past, things have like gone a certain way, or they didn't end up working out as well, or some people showed their true colors and it kind of left you heartbroken or in disappointment. We have the Chariot, and we have the Hangman. So yeah, I definitely see that this time you're seeing in a new perspective. You're going in a new direction with it, or you're seeing something in a new way. And that's actually leading you away from maybe the past of this, kind of like harmful, sneaky energy. Maybe people like doing things in the shadows or behind your back. And it's like you're moving away from that because it's like you've learned the lessons of the past. You've learned something. You've come to some kind of enlightenment. And maybe that was with some isolation time or some learning that you've done solo. And so, it's the saying, like you've really put yourself in a position of learning something new, or learning from the past in a deep way, and now you're seeing in a new perspective. You're seeing it in a new light here. And you see he's illuminated. He put himself on this cross. He hung himself upside down so that he could gain a new perspective. He made himself stagnant or alone or hung, like the Hermit as well, very similar type energy, so that he could see something in a new way. He hung himself upside down so he could see the world in a different perspective, a different shift. And I really feel like, maybe that was something that happened in your past, or maybe you were burned by somebody. Maybe someone you thought you trusted, or they were meant to maybe help you out in a certain way or get you somewhere, and they kind of broke their promise, or they showed their true colors. And so you're like, okay, I'm definitely, maybe you're a little bit weary now, or maybe you're like, okay, I've learned from that. and now I'm going to take those lessons and I'm going to move in a different direction, or I'm going to, doesn't even have to be a different direction, but just seeing it in a more wise, you're no longer naive to that, to those methods or to those ways of being with people, if that makes sense. Okay, so Queen of Wands. Okay, this one wants to come out. Yes. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands in this one. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. This is creating something, manifesting a dream, manifesting a creative project. This could be also collaborating, working with other people, teaching other people, or learning from someone. So this is very much like teacher-student energy, whichever way you fall on that scale. But it's also just working with others to come to create something beautiful. It's a manifestation. Threes are a manifestation of a creative idea. So yeah, I just see you being, and you have the sharing card. So this could be, yeah, you sharing your gifts with other people, teaching them something, or maybe you're learning something from someone else and then able to share that with maybe releasing something in some way. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is like defending your position, knowing that you know something. It's like fighting for what you know is right, fighting for your position, fighting for something that you know you do really well, fighting for something you love, and not giving up. I really do feel like that. And maybe you're fighting for, yeah, it's like you're fighting for maybe a creative idea that you really believe in, something that really feels good for you, and maybe it's maybe it's fighting to share this gift with others, and you've always had to share and yeah, it's like really knowing, like, I know this is the right thing for me, I know this is what I should be doing, and I know this is the way for me to share my gift, to share the thing I love, to share my heart, my soul. Okay, so let's clarify the Hermit. Six of Pentacles, yes. Okay, sweet. So yeah, it's like you have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So it is now time for you to share your gifts. It's going to lead you to, it's now time for you to share these with the world, to give out your gifts, to give out what you have to offer, because it's going to lead you to a lot of financial independence, a lot of freedom, a lot of just independence in general. Like, this is she's very free. She has built up her legacy, or her income. She's very stable. She's able to live the life she wants. And she's very independent and free. And this is saying, like, maybe you were before feeding one idea, or like maybe I was in isolation, kind of making something or preparing something, but now it's time to feed the other dog here. It's time to go with the other one. It's time to now release it and to put it out there in a way where, yeah, it's like it's actually a better energy give and take. It's like I'm giving people something that they need, and in turn I'm getting this really amazing feeling. I feel like I'm genuinely helping someone that needs this. They need my skill, they need my ability, whatever that is. So it's an exchange of energy here. And the Star, that was quick. Oh yeah, look at these, they're just flying out. Okay. All right, so I think this was the first one. So Queen of Cups, yes, an idea that's very, very dear to your heart, something that's very close to your heart, that you value very, very much. Wow, following your dream will lead you to the Ten of Cups. Like, this is complete emotional happiness, and I really feel like putting your emotions first is leading you here. It's like putting your heart on your sleeve, sharing your gift, sharing your emotional gift. Whatever that is for you, you need to share it. This is the time in December, is to share it, is to put it out there. It's going to lead you to an overflowing heart, an overflow of gratitude, of thankfulness, of like, yes, oh my gosh, like people are receiving it so well. They're very, grateful that I did. It's like, it's something very dear to me, and then it's going to be so well received. It's going to make you feel over the moon. Four of Wands, this is celebration, this is freedom, this is community, this could be marriage. But this is just part of this very happy, celebratory feeling of freedom, feeling like, oh my gosh, it's like I put it out there and it's totally received so well. Taking the lead in your life, like being a very fair leader. And I feel like being someone that people can look up to in this industry, whatever it is you do, it's like, yeah, people can really look to you as a leader. And I just want to say, if this is not an idea, and this could definitely be love for a lot of you, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention it, this could definitely be a loving situation, and you have to share, your emotions with someone or share your feelings, and it will be well received. They will see you in a very beautiful light, and it'll lead to a lot of happiness, marriage, even a family, very happy family with maybe your partner here, the Emperor. It's like the Queen of Cups and the Emperor, someone who's a very fair, honest leader. And maybe this is a partner that comes in, whether this is career or love life, just someone who can, maybe steer you in the right direction, or who just supports you in such a beautiful way that can, and this could also be you leading yourself in the direction of your dreams, not taking no for an answer, doing things your own way, and, being completely successful at that. We have the Devil here. The Devil is just saying, don't let your fears control you. Don't let the doubts or those things creep in. And of course, that's normal that they come up, but don't let them control you. Don't let them stop you from acting, from going to your dreams. Know that you are very worthy of these things, that you do deserve them, that they are very, very possible for you to accomplish and to come with. And I mean, the Emperor and the Devil kind of came out together. And so, okay. This is a very specific message for someone, because it does make me almost think of the Seven of Swords. Also, it's like this could be a warning for some of you, very few of you, that there may be a figure who looks like very good on the surface, and that they're trying to do the best thing for you, but they could be doing something sneaky behind your back. Like maybe they're taking advantage of your kindness or of your sharing. So just be mindful of that. I mean, you have a ton of happiness here. So I wouldn't say that this could also just be saying like there's a Capricorn man coming in, or an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but yeah, it's like, I just want to mention that for some of you. It's like, maybe be wary if someone's like being like, oh, I'll be your manager, I'll be your boss, and I'll take care of everything. And then it's like, just be a little bit, wary of that. Yeah. Because not everyone will have your best interest at heart. But I do see you accomplishing a lot of material success, a lot of material wealth. So let's see what the highest outcome is here. Okay, what is the highest outcome for Libra, please, Spirit? What is the highest outcome? If they follow the stars, if they follow their dream, Okay, we have the Nine of Wands with exhaustion. Okay. So Spirit is definitely trying to warn you a little bit in this as well, because with great, power comes great responsibility. And when we are achieving our dreams, it's easy to get caught up and maybe working too much and, throwing ourselves into exhaustion. So it's good to have that balance. We have the Two of Cups with friendliness. Okay. Okay. Let's get two more, please, Spirit. Two more, please, for Libra. It's too many. Two more, please. Okay, I'm going to split the deck here. Okay, we have Three of Wands with experiencing. And we have the Two of Wands with possibilities. Very nice. So your outcome here is just really, I feel like you're going to experience a lot of new, beautiful, like very adventurous new experiences that beyond like what you could even imagine now at this point, with a loving partner. So with someone who, it's like you're going to get to experience this, but also with your best friend. That's what this vibe is. It's like, not only do you get to like have all these great adventures, there's so many possibilities out there for you. It's like you're really going to fly, you're going to soar. The Two of Wands talks about like, having accomplished something, but then looking out to see what else there is, like a new mountain to conquer now. It's like you're really going to be elevating very much, very quickly at a very, high level, experiencing a lot of beautiful opportunities that are very much passionate to you, that are very much exciting, that are something that you love to do. And not only are you going to get to do these things, but you're going to get to do it with someone who you really love. So maybe your partner, this could be a romantic partner. This could also be a work partner or a creative partnership. It's like someone, you guys just gel together so well. Like you're one color, they're the other color, and come together, we make a beautiful new color, or we make a beautiful new family, it's like, and we just get to kind of go on these adventures together and have these beautiful moments in time. There is just like a small warning of, I feel like the world's going to open up to you in such a way that just be warned not to wear yourself out, to like make sure that you do have time for play and you do have time for family, and it's not all work, and you're not like overfilling your schedule with like so many things, because if your dream does come true and it starts to pick up, it's like it could be easy to get caught up. It could be easy to get overwork yourself and not give yourself time for family and for relationships. So that's just a small message there that Spirit wanted to mention. And so let's clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Okay. Death, transformation. So the Nine of Wands in traditional tarot can also talk about it's a wounded soldier kind of energy, where it's like you've been working really hard, and maybe this has been a very long time coming for you. Like you've been working very, very diligently, very hard at this, and maybe there's been a lot of failures, and maybe you just feel like, oh my gosh, like it's just been a long road. And then but this is saying that this is this is transforming. The highest outcome here is this transforming. So no longer will it feel exhausting. No longer will it feel hard. Will it feel tiring? Will it feel like you're walking, you're walking uphill? It's transforming now. It's turning into something else. It's turning into something much more beautiful and easy and flowing and exciting. And it's kind of like happening on its own accord, like fire, you know what I mean? And it's like, and you're meeting the relationships that you need to meet. You're meeting those, those people and having the right moments at the right time kind of vibe here. So let's clarify the Two of Cups, please. Okay, the Hangman. Okay. Yeah. So that's what it's saying what I was saying before, is that it's like, make sure that you do, not only have all these crazy experiences and, go out on these huge adventures. And it's like, make sure that you do spend time at home. You spend time, if you have children, or you spend time with your loved ones, because it's like, you are going to have a new beginning, and that's going to be exciting. But it's like, make sure that you stay grounded and balanced. So yeah, it's like, so that your whole life is balanced. It's like, not only are you achieving your dream, but also your family is taken care of and they feel seen and heard. And yeah, you just want to make sure that you think, you make sure that they're taken care of, that you're spending time and yeah. So that's just the message there. Okay. The Three of Wands. Yeah, so we have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So pretty soon your highest outcome here is you're kind of being the star here. You're going to be the one that someone goes to for certain experiences, or for certain jobs, projects, ideas, or even relationship, right? It's like, you're being the one picked. You're the top pick. And that might mean some people lose, and that's, how the game is played. That just happens. But you're going to come out the victor, and you're going to be moving in a very fast pace. Like, opportunities are going to be flying at you. Experiences are going to be coming in very quickly. And that's why it's telling you to be grounded. So this could also mean like internet, like the Eight of Wands is such fast energy that it could talk about, like an internet communication, or maybe you're getting big on the internet, or maybe you create something on the internet, something along those lines. But it's basically saying that, you're the one that maybe people come to for this certain thing, or you're going to be the best at something. And it's going to come in very quickly, maybe your rewards or the recognition. So let's get the two of Wands here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is also telling you're going to get so many possibilities and so many opportunities. Don't feel overwhelmed. It's like there may be, okay, that's easy enough to say, right? But there's going to be so many possibilities. It might be overwhelming for you. There's going to be so many doors opening and so many paths, or so many, options for you, possibilities for you, that it might feel overwhelming. So that's why this is important, to go to connections that you trust, to take time out, to think, to really ground yourself, to balance yourself, to know which ones are true, which ones are good for you, which avenues to take that'll be the most beneficial for you, so that you don't end up, hurt, harmed, or taken advantage of. Or just like put in a situation where you're just like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or that maybe wasn't the best road for me to take. Because I feel like there is going to be very fast moving energy here. So it's going to feel maybe overwhelming at a certain point with all of the options you have, with all of the possibilities there are, with all of the paths maybe you can take with this. And this is just saying, you know, go to your friends, go to your family, your close relationships, take time out for yourself in isolation so that you can see clearly what's the best route, what's the best offer that you're being given. Where's gonna lead me to my highest outcome, to my highest self, to the most balanced option for me and for those around me. Okay, so that's what that's telling you. So that's pretty good advice in there, but let's just see if Spirit has any last messages for you in this. So what would you like to tell Libra? What's any last messages you would like to give Libra? Advice along their path. Advice for Libra. And I feel like it's like, because Libra, you want to give everyone a fair chance, and you're very fair and you're very giving. Okay, the Empress, creativity. This is Venus. This is your card. This is a card that represents you. Okay, so this is saying you are embody your highest self. The Empress is pregnant with an idea. It could be a real pregnancy, of course, as well. But this is just saying that you are heavy in your creative zone. You have something to give birth to. You have and we have courage with strength. Yeah, it does take courage. This is saying it's going to take courage maybe to release this, to put it out there, to put yourself out there. But this is saying you have everything, morality with the Queen of Swords. And then I just want one more. Okay, no, you don't want one more. Okay, we'll just clarify. Yeah, so it's like you have the creativity. You just need the courage in order to release it. Don't hold yourself back, or don't feel trapped by anything. You aren't trapped by anything but your own mind. The Empress is so much in her body. She's so much in her actions and in her creativity. That this is saying, this flower grew out of cement. It grew in an impossible situation. So even if you feel like there's no way I could do this, or there's no way I can release this, there's no way that people will react to this well, that's just a lie you're telling yourself to hold yourself back, to hold yourself from maybe a fear of success. Or maybe you're like, oh, I don't know if it's right, if people will respond to it, if this is fair. This is saying that don't trap yourself. Don't hold yourself hostage in this idea. It wants to be released. It wants to be born. It wants to come out into the sunshine and be shown and bloom and blossom. And it's time for you to bloom and blossom. She has stars in her hair. It's time for you to shine. So let yourself shine. Let this project shine, okay? Because this is what's meant to happen. This is what it's telling you. It's safe. It's safe to do it. It's now the time. So let's get an oracle card just as an ending, kind of encouraging word for you here, Libra. We all need some encouragement. Okay. Sorry, I'll just fix these really quick. Okay, so we have Master. You can solve your problems naturally and cleverly. Proceed with courage and decisive strategy. Let your opponent underestimate you. A Taoist master uses soft to conquer hard. Leverage the power of your adversary to your advantage. Beautiful. Okay, so that gives us a lot of information here. So maybe there's someone trying to, and that politics card, maybe there's someone in your ear telling you you can't do it. Maybe there's someone saying, are you sure? Are you sure you're ready? Are you sure it's time? And don't let them discourage you. Don't let them stop you from doing anything. Proceed with courage and decisive strategy. So even if you need that time alone, to take time out to really, to think about things and to think about the right route to go in, because maybe there's going to be a lot of options, is just saying, yeah, use soft to conquer hard, which I think you'd be very good at, Libra. It's like you're not a very like brute force or a confrontational force, but that's like the Empress as well, is that she allows, she receives, she's open and receptive, and that's where her power lies. And the same with the Flower, it's like they conquered with their courage through a very tough situation here. It's like the flowers are not supposed to bloom through cement, but it did anyway. It found its light. And that's what this is saying. Leverage the power of your adversary to your advantage. Yes, I love that. And intuition. Trust your instincts. You have a clear vision of things to come and you are being guided. Continue to use that sense of future to direct your current path. Unfold your spiritual acumen and be open to needed changes. You are in the right direction. That's exactly right. You are being guided. That's what that star was saying. The universe has your back. You are being guided by your guiding light, by your dream, by your guides and your intuition, and you need to follow that. You are on the right path, and don't let anyone tell you that you're not, because it's not true. It's a lie to keep you from acting, from being who you truly are, from acting in your most authentic self, and from being successful at it. So Libra, that is your reading, and what a fantastic reading that was. And thank you, Spirit, for coming through with such a beautiful message. I really hope that you're steadfast on your path, and that you take time out when you need, and you don't listen to any voices of doubt, whether that be in your own mind or for someone else, and be very picky with the people that you let in and the people that you listen to on your path. Because you are a master, and people will see that, using your intuition, using your gut to guide you in who's true and who isn't true, and which path is true for my heart and which one might not be the best option for me. Okay, Libra, that is what I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I hope to see you on the next one. And I hope if you leave a comment, please let me know what's going on with you. I'd love to know more. And if you did resonate and appreciate this reading, I'd love if you gave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you can get the uploads as soon as I put them on. And I hope to see you on the next reading, Libra. Thank you so much. All of my love.